obviously all of the girls that are pushing it are challenging you by making each other better tennis players. I think that's the best thing, is to challenge each other every single day. All I'm trying to do is improve every single day, and regardless of whether I stay at that number one ranking or I don't, I try and do the right thing every single day. And it's been an incredible ride for me since I came back into the sport. Obviously I had a different phase during my journey and through my life of playing different sports and different things like that. But it's been amazing coming back into the sport. I've had a very different 3 years almost now, fully back on tour. So it's been
challenge each other every single day. All I'm trying to do is improve every single day, and regardless of whether I stay at that number one ranking or I don't, I try and do the right things every single day, and it's been an incredible ride for me since I came back into the sport. Obviously I had a different phase during my journey and through my life of playing different sports and different things like that. But it's been amazing coming back into the sport. I've had a great three years almost now, fully back on tour, so it's been fantastic.
What's life been like for you after yesterday, and how much is downtime did you need to kind of recover from what was a pretty high octane, high stress Aussie summer, and how do you feel coming into getting back into action here?
Yeah, I feel good. I needed to have an extra few days off just to let my body settle. We had a couple of innings going on after the Australian Open. I would have loved to have been able to play last weekend and this week. I've never played either of these tournaments, so it's kind of a new thing for me. But yeah, it was nice to spend some time at home with my family. Obviously, parts of my family were with me at the Australian Open, and my other sister wasn't, so it was nice to catch up with my niece and nephew at home, who had been watching and kind of enjoyed that month with me. But it was nice, and then to get into a bit of training, and then to come here and experience something new for the first time. It's rare that we kind of get that. We play the same tournaments and the same kind of calendar throughout the year, so it's nice to experience something new, something fresh, and really exciting.
And how much is in the bag when you think about training in earnest to get back into the swing?
Yeah, I think it was about 10 days of no racket, and then just because I needed to give myself those extra few days. In a perfect world, it probably would have been just under a week, and then kind of having what would have been close to a full week leading up to Dubai. But I had to give myself that extra time just to make sure that it didn't kind of derail the rest of my season. So sometimes you have to make those decisions to make sure that in the long term you're looking after yourself. So it was nice to have those kind of 10 days. But I feel really good now. It's beautiful conditions here, and I really like it.
Recently, the coronavirus outbreak, I know a lot of events in and around China have been cancelled. I want to get your thoughts in terms of how have you personally been affected? Is travel to certain tournaments or travel in general a concern for you?
I haven't travelled since kind of the outbreak. I've been in Australia, and I know that the quarantine in Australia has been fantastic. It's obviously a challenging time for people all over the world. It's kind of affected more than we realise, and I think everyone's having different quarantine with where they live and kind of what countries they're in. But for me, it hasn't been an issue. The only travel I've had is from Australia to here in Doha. So I think it's for me personally, it hasn't made too much of a difference. But I know it's affected a lot of people all over the world, and I think I know it's affected other sports that are meant to be kind of competing in Asia at the moment. But for me, it hasn't had a massive effect, and hopefully it doesn't.
As I said, that the games are going to go ahead as scheduled. But do you feel like that virus, the epidemic, even if it does, drive things down, is going to dampen maybe the spirit of the games this year?
In my opinion, nothing can dampen the Olympic Games spirit. I think for me personally, I'm extremely excited for my first Olympics. For me, representing your country is the best thing you can do, and at an Olympic level, it's the pinnacle. I'm really excited, and it's a week that I really want to prioritise this year and try and do the best that I can, not just to be playing the Olympics, but to really go there to win and to try and win a medal for myself and my country. And I think that's a week of the year that we're really looking forward to and definitely prioritising. I think obviously for him, historically the start of the year has been incredible in Australia. I think Australians see him having a little bit of that Aussie spirit, having won so many times down under. But I know that he's an incredible athlete. He's an incredible ambassador for our sport, and he's a great person to
all
kind
of
of be involved.
the girls that are pushing me are challenging me, and we're making each other better tennis players. And I think that's the best thing, is we all challenge each other every single day. All I'm trying to do is love to be like, regardless of whether I stay at that number one ranking or I don't. I try and do the right things.
For me, it's working. I try
an incredible ride with me since I came back.
Every single person is unique in their own way.
Obviously, I had a different phase during my journey into my life, of playing different sports and different things like that. But it's been amazing coming back to the sport. I've had a great 3 years now, fully back up to it, so it's been fantastic.
New and exciting part of this city, and I think what they've done with the infrastructure is incredible. But like I said, for me, this is a new place to visit, a new experience, a new culture, and I'm loving it. I think I kind of haven't really thought about it, but then in the way of reflecting, I feel like I have. I felt obviously it was a tough start in Brisbane, but it was nice just to kind of get my feet wet again, and get back into competition mode, and then to fight like I did in Adelaide and kind of scrap through is amazing. And then to win a title on home soil was very special. We only get to play in Australia for that month of the year, so it was really nice that I was able to make the most of that. And particularly, I think with the history of the tournament in Adelaide, in the past, it's incredible. And to kind of put my name on that brand new trophy was unbelievable. It was something that's very close to my heart as well. And then to have a very, very successful Australian Open was exciting. Obviously, it was disappointing not to have been there on the final Saturday, but a semi-final with Slam doesn't happen every single week. So I think all in all, there was disappointment, there was positivity, but it was a fantastic month. Yeah, it's been an incredible 12 months for her. I think in particular, she's gone from strength to strength and kind of progressed through with, I think, a little bit under the radar. I don't think a lot of people gave her the respect that she deserves, and in Melbourne she fought and scrapped her way through and then had some really good tennis in the crucial moments, and you have to give credit where credit's due. She's now a major champion. No one can ever take that away from her, and I think it's amazing.
Do you think that you'll never pick up a racket again? And then you've also played some cricket, so how different is it, team sport and individual sport?
Yeah, it is different. I think every sport is different, and obviously when I had my break, I wasn't sure whether I'd play tennis again or not. I didn't say that I never would. I didn't say that I definitely would. It was just, it kind of is what it is. It was what it was, but obviously cricket is a massive part of Australian culture. It's an incredible sport, and I think there were bits and pieces that helped each other. I think my tennis helped my cricket helped my tennis in a way. In a bizarre way, but no, it was experiences that I loved. I met new people, made a new kind of group, a circle of friends, and had all these new experiences that I definitely learned from.